Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss the 7 steps you need to take as a buyer before you ever go to any showings. Now, your agent is going to send you houses to consider that are within your price range and the specifications that you gave them. But there are some things that you need to do to make sure you are using your time wisely. And the first thing is you want to look at all the pictures. Make sure you look at the pictures thoroughly. You are looking at the house, not the furnishings. You are looking at things like, does the bathroom have a bathtub? I have had clients before went to a property and said, oh, we didn't realize it didn't have a bathtub. I have grandbabies I need to bathe. This house is not going to work. Well, if you look at those pictures and notice the things that you need structurally that are there, such as a bathtub, you would have known that that home was a no-go from the very start, and you could have had a home that would fit your needs put into your schedule. So make sure you do look at the pictures for things that you are needing and requiring in a house. The next thing is measurements. When you get an MLS sheet from your agent, it'll look similar to this. You will see that in the middle it has measurements. These measurements will tell you how big the rooms are. Those rooms are very important when you're thinking about your furniture fitting. So, for instance, I saw a bedroom the other day, pretty small, 10 by 7. If you have a headboard that's 12 feet wide, you are no way going to get your bedroom set into that 10 by 7 bedroom. Just so happened on this certain property, had 4 bedrooms, but every one of them were 10 by 7. So make sure you look at the measurements. That's true for the living room, for how long your couch is. If you have a monster TV, you're going to want to make sure that those measurements are going to fit your furniture. So get out a tape measure and measure your furniture to see how much room you really need. That also includes square footage. If you are living in an 800 square foot house right now and you just really don't have the room, you're going to make sure that you don't look for houses in that square footage and you increase the square footage so you have enough room to spread your wings. The next thing that we're going to look at is features. Features are things like, does it have a basement? Does it have a garage? 1, 2, 3, 4 car garage. Does it have stairs? I have had people have me book showings for them, and then we get to the house and they're not able to go to the second floor because of a bad knee, bad back. So that is just not good. If you know that you are not going to be able to go through the stairs on a daily basis, don't view a home that has stairs. There is another thing that a lot of people don't think to look at, and that's HOA. Some people want an HOA because they don't want to shovel any more snow or mow another yard of grass. So if you're looking for an HOA, that's great, but some people want to make sure they avoid HOA. So make sure you look on the MLS and ask your agent if there is an HOA. Okay? Next thing we're going to say is look at the location. You've always heard real estate, location, location, location. Well, that is so true. So when you are looking at a property, I always advise my clients to drive by. Why is that? Well, you kind of want to see how far it is from work. What kind of drive are you going to have from work? What kind of drive are you going to have from your kiddos' schools if you have them, or maybe you have to pick up grandkids? What kind of drive are you going to have to your favorite grocery store, your dentist office? So your home is the central hub. How long is it going to take you to go to all those places? So you're going to want to time that out a little bit. Now, when I say drive by, I also mean to drive by and take a look at the property. So that's one of your items you need to do as well. Nothing is more disheartening is when you get out of the car and say, I don't want to go in. I don't like the look of the house. I've had buyers do that as well. So if you take the time, check the location, and see if it has good curb appeal or curb appeal that you are happy with. That can save you a lot of disappointment and time as well. And the last thing that I want you to do is think about the trip. We want you to see as many houses as possible when you're out viewing homes. Now remember, your agent has to schedule those. They have to time them. People have to get out of their house so that you can come in and look at them. Sometimes they have to schedule their pets so that you can come in and see them. So you're going to want to make sure that it's only houses that fit your needs, that you are going to see yourself living in. And if you group them by area, you'll get to see more houses. Now what I mean by that is don't put one house on the south side of town, one house on the east side of town, and then one house way 30 minutes over on the west side of town. That way you're only going to see limited houses. If you try to group them, for instance, all on the west side one day, you might be able to see 3 or 4 houses in that area and really look at them good. So don't waste your time driving from one side of town to the next. Try to group them so that they're more productive. And as a side note, with gas at almost $5 a gallon, it'll save you money in the long run as well. I hope this helps. I hope it helps when planning and looking at your future home. Again, congratulations on being a buyer of real estate. We'll see you next time.